So what do you think about regret?
If you have done any very biggest mistake in your past, so after realizing you feel very regret, very repent, I should not have done this thing. Regretting our past is not good. Focus to make our present better, right? Regretting and repenting all the time, and you are remembering your past. So those thoughts can sabotage your life. It can take away your peace. Peace cannot live in your life in a proper manner, right? Where you can feel the kind of like meaningful life. So it's not good to remember your past over and over again. So according to me, it is better to forget our past. But whatever you have done mistake in your past, just try to learn with those mistakes. So what do you think, sir?
Yeah, ma'am. Like in my point of view, like regret is very common for as a being human. Like every good-hearted human have a regret about their past mistake. And but we have to understand that main thing, like there are no scope to go back in your past time and you can fix your mistake. So there are no scope. So that's why like regret is very common. And regret means we regret something like whatever we do in our past time in some mistake, some negative thing, but we can learn from this kind of thing. Like we can use our regretness in a good way, like productive way. Like regretness teach us lots of lesson. So but we have to understand like how can we learn from regretness.
Yeah, I totally agree with you all points. And it's common to regret our past, right? And we cannot forget actually. So yes, it is better to learn from those mistakes and try to make fun in your life with your friends, with your family members, with your kids, right? Whatever you are having relationship as well. So in
Yeah.
this way, you can get some kind of like happiness in your life. So it's really common to feel that way. But yes, we can change our life just by changing our thought. Hello, sir. Good morning.
Hello
How are you?
ma'am, good morning. Yeah, I am fit and fiddle. Tell me about your side.
Yes, I'm also fit as a fiddle, sir. Thank you so much for asking. So, how was your morning today?
Yeah, my morning was like today is like Sunday, so that's why I had nothing to do. So that's why I'm I wake up very late and like just time ago.
Right,
Just
right.
time.
People do the same work, right? Because they
Yeah,
are getting off holiday, right? And so they want to prefer get up a little late,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Ma'am.
Trying day as well. So, have you made any plan to go outside?
No, ma'am. Actually, like I am doing in job in army, so like we have no scope to go outside. Like
Okay,
yeah,
okay, great, great. So, sir, we are meeting for the second time. So, please introduce yourself. Yeah,
yeah.
in a
It's my pleasure. You give me opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Prasant Hemram. I am from West Bengal, Hooghly district. And nowadays I am doing job in army. And if you talk about my hobby is playing football and watching football matches. That's all.
okay, great, great. Okay, so let me tell you my introduction as well.
Yeah,
So,
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
yeah. So my name is Babita. I hail from Gorakhpur, UP. About my education, I have done graduation with English. I did PG, B.Ed, and also qualified CT to UP. Apart from this, I'm a homemaker. Simultaneously, I'm running a YouTube channel by the name of Learn English with Babita. Along with I'm a mother of two kids. About my hobbies, I love singing, yoga, and talking with the people. That's all. Thank you.
It's a nice introduction, ma'am.
Okay. So, sir, it is today Sunday. So, have you made any plan, especially for yourself?
No, ma'am, I don't have that much any kind of special plan for like do something. Basically, in
Okay.
Sunday time, we are spent our time for like hygiene and sanitation, this kind of activity in our room, in our like locality, this kind of.
Okay. So, you told like you are an army person. So, how long have you been working there?
I have been serving for nation since 10 years.
Okay, since 10
Yeah.
years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ma'am.
it's so long, right? So, you might
Mm.
have a experience, right?
Yeah.
For this. Yeah. So, where you are working right now?
Yeah, nowadays I am posted in Leh Ladakh side. Have you ever visited here?
In
Leh
Ladakh?
Ladakh. Yeah, Leh Ladakh side.
Oh, I haven't visited, but yes, I have visited like twice or thrice in Jammu.
Jammu
Yeah,
side. Okay.
Yeah, like the purpose was visiting to temple, Vaishno Mata temple.
Vaishnav Mata temple. Yes, I also heard about the
Yeah,
temple. Is very famous. Yeah,
yeah, it is
but
very famous.
yeah,
Yeah,
but like in Leh Ladakh side, like weather is totally different from Jammu side
yeah,
temperature.
totally different. Right, right. Yes. So, are you like how is the weather you are getting every day? Like it's really very
Yeah, like
cool or
nowadays, like since this 2 or 3 months, we feel normal weather. After like this 2 3 months, like most of time, this area's temperature is very cold. Like you can imagine in winter season, we have to face like minus 25, 30 degree temperature. Then you can
yeah,
imagine like how much cold in this area. And like this area is very beautiful, man. Like if you came here for visiting purpose, like 2 days, 3 days is very beautiful if you came here for visiting purpose. Otherwise,
mhm.
when you have to stay here like a long time, 3 months, 4 months, then you have face some issues. Like this areas like environment is not ideal for us. Like basically we are belong from a plain area, flat area. So our native site weather are like different from this area. So that's why
Mm.
we face lots of issue.
So you're facing a lot of issues while staying there, right?
Um,
And you as well. So you have to take responsibility for
yeah.
this. Okay. So, like this kind of like weather, are you getting every single day, all the time, like all the month?
Yeah, most of the month this area's temperature is very like low. So like 2 degree, 3 degree. So you can imagine like, and
Yeah,
other side is, yeah, and other side is like winter season is temperature is very low, like minus 25, 30 degrees. So like most of the time you have to face like damn cold weather.
so you have to wear all the time like woolen clothes, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, great.
So
So,
ma'am,
you
yeah,
visit at your home like in a year.
in a year, not in a year, in a year, 3 time we can get our leave.
Mhm. So,
19
do
days
you
leave you can take as you usual, as your idle time. When you think like this
okay?
idle time for me, you can get your leave.
So, do you get leave according to your like urgent work? If you are
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
any urgent.
yeah. You can get your urgent time.
Okay, okay, great, great. So, are you a single person or married person, sir?
Mm, I am a married person, ma'am. I am blessed with one daughter.
Okay, great, great. So, how old she is?
She is 2.5 years old.
Okay. So, do you talk every single day in the evening?
Yeah, ma'am. In most of the time, like not only evening time, like some morning time, afternoon time, every time. Whenever I want to
Call.
talk with her, that time I call them.
Okay. Actually, I thought like you are a working person, so hardly you are getting time in a day, right?
Yeah,
But it is really very better for you. You can connect anytime, right? It's really
yeah.
very good. Okay. So, do you have any questions, sir? Because I have asked so many questions with you.
Yeah, like we can talk about like regret. People like most of people they have regret about their past mistake. So what do you think about regret?
Yeah, regret. Yeah, I also feel if you have done any very biggest mistake in your past, so after realizing you feel very regret, very repent. Why I should not have done this thing, right? For myself. If I had done bad, I would not feel this struggle in my life, right? And I regretting our past is not good. Focus to make our present better, right? Regretting and repenting all the time, and you are remembering your past. So, like those thoughts can sabotage your life. It can take away your peace of mind. You cannot live in your life in a proper manner, right? Where you can feel the kind of like meaningful life, positive thought, right? So it's not good to remember your past over and over again, right? So you should just leave if you remember all the time. So at the same moment, you can listen some music, right? And you can do something better for yourself. You can watch some funny video as well on internet. because plethora kind of videos are available. You can accordingly watch. So according to me, it is better to forget our past. But whatever you have done mistake in your path, just try to learn with those with that mistakes, and try not to do that mistakes again and again, right? Otherwise, there is no use repenting your past, right? So if you are trying to make your career better, your present better, so it would be very better for you. So what do you think, sir?
Yeah, ma'am. Like in my point of view, like regret is very common for as a being human. Like every good-hearted human have a regret about their past mistake. And but we have to understand that main thing, like there are no scope to go back in your past time and you can fix your mistake. So there are no scope. So we have to understand like that main thing, like there are no scope to go back your past time. So that's why like regret is very common. And regret means we regret something like whatever we do in our past time in some mistake, some negative thing, but we can learn from this kind of thing. Like we can use our regretness in a good way, like productive way. Like regretness teach us lots of lesson, so we can divert our regretness in a good manner and implement in our future life. It will be good for our future. So
Yes,
regretness is very common, but we have to understand like how can we learn from regret and the good
yes.
thing, and we can implement in our life. That's all.
Yeah, I totally agree with you all points. And like it's common to regret our past, right? And we cannot forget actually all the time, right? So yes, it is better to learn from those mistakes and try not to repeat over and over again in our life, and try to make fun in your life with your friend, with your family members, with your kids, right? Whatever you are having relationship as well. So in
Yeah,
this way, you can make your career better. You can get some kind of like happiness in your life,
yeah,
right? So it's really common to feel that way. But yes, we can divert our mind. We can change our life just by changing our thought, right?
yeah,
So yeah, make our life better, and it's totally depend to the person, right? We just need to understand what was the mistake I have done in my
I've
past.
done in my past. Yeah,
So,
and we can
you
learn lots of things from our history, and we
yeah.
can fix in future our like we can notice our like next life like uh, from this kind of regretness.
Yes, and always remember that every mistakes and failures, rejection can teach us the life of lesson. So we should
Exactly.
learn at the same time, right? If you are learning, so you will definitely, you can definitely get the kind of like consequences in your life, and
Exactly.
you can get improvement in your life as well. So it is better to learn from those mistakes and try not to repeat again and again.
Again and again. Yeah.
And in this way, you can also teach to someone if they are mistaking the same mistake in their present, right? You
Yeah.
can, because you are having some kind of like experience about your past. So in this
Yeah,
way,
man.
we can make to understand someone, and they should also think, yes, that person is saying right.
Every mistake help us to like gain our knowledge and like lots of lesson. Every mistake teach us.
Yes, every mistakes are teaching us. Because if I would say here about English language, we have done a lot of mistakes,
Okay.
right? And that is why now we are able to convey our thought little bit in a good way, right?
Yeah,
So we
man.
can proficient right now, but yes, if we are doing the same thing over and over again, so in our future we are going to proficient, and our English would be very flexible. We can feel,
Yeah.
yes, I am able to expose my thought among the people, and I can demonstrate my virtue in front of the people, right? So
Yeah,
in
man.
this way we learn. So making mistakes is a part of the learning process, and we should learn, we should not repent, right,
Our
frequently.
mistake. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
So, like, have you? How long have you been learning this language, man?
yeah, it's been 1.5 years, sir. Yeah,
Okay.
working on this communication skill. and still I am learning, and sometime I get stuck as well. So
Yeah,
yes,
ma'am.
nowadays I'm
It is
thinking
very
yes,
common. Like it is very common, ma'am. Like for every
common
beginner.
way. Yeah,
Like
and
who
speaking
people nowadays, who people are speaking very well, they also facing this kind of same issue in their beginning time.
yes, right, right. And mostly I think if we are beginner and intermediate level, so definitely we are going to face this kind of issues, right? Our tongue will not very much habitual,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
ma'am.
Is someone because it's our maybe second or third language. So that is
Yeah,
why being an Indian, it's really common to feel that way and making mistakes. But yes, we are learning a lot of things after doing mistakes.
exactly, ma'am. Exactly. So that's why like regular practicing is very important for like enhance our speaking skill. Because what happens sometimes we have lots of thought in our mind, but we can't deliver we can't explain the everything because our tongue are not connect with our mind totally. So that's why like regularly practice is very necessary.
Yeah, because we are not habitual to talk like a native speaker.
Yeah,
Because they are getting this language since their childhood, and we
childhood
are
exactly.
learning this language after realizing yes, this language is very important, very significant in my life. So I
Yeah,
should learn this language. So that is why we are learning. And most of the people, I would say, because of their children, because of their work, because of money, they are trying to utter this language, right? So yes, this language is really very important and global language, I would say. So like giving our exposure and practicing each and every single day, we can get the kind of like outgrowth after doing this activity every single day, right?
yeah, ma'am. So what was your perspective when did you start learning this language? So what was your perspective?
Yeah, my purpose was to give to my children good
Good
and
environment.
right, and I'm able to give that kind of like ambience around them. I'm able to speak right now, so they are also speaking with me beat by beat.
Yeah,
Along, I want to be a government teacher, right? And also I wanted to get the kind of like confidence in me because I hadn't confidence inside me while talking with male person mostly, right? So that was the reason I wanted to get confident in me. So now because of this language, I would say I'm getting the kind of like improvement and confidence in me. So in present context, I'm able to convey my thought whether they are female or male in front of the camera. So I can face any kind of challenges, right?
exactly.
I'm not feeling if I'm going to make mistakes. So what the people are saying, thinking about me, right?
Yeah,
Like, I now I have realized yes, making mistakes are common,
very common.
right? If you are in the journey of learning process, definitely you have to face,
Yeah,
and we encounter ourselves as well at the same time, right? On top of that, whatever you are trying to utter, so definitely you are going to face. But yes, in your mind you have to keep, you need to make sure that I have to learn. If I have
yeah,
made commitment, so in this way, like whatever aspects are requirement for it, so we need to follow,
yeah,
right? All those aspects like listening, speaking, reading, and writing, we need to inculcate in our day-to-day life so that we cannot feel in that way whatever we were feeling in the past. But
yeah,
now yeah, I think everything is available on internet, and now we are very aware about
yeah.
our learning.
Yeah, ma'am. Like nowadays it is very easy, but like actually, ma'am, like my side, like when I start my speaking journey, that time like I also facing lots of hesitation, nervousness, because like I like to watch English content, but I never try to speak because there are no environment in my society, in my duty place. So every day I think how can I improve my speaking skill. But 3 months ago, I know about this kind of application exists, and then I start my speaking journey. And
But
before 3 months,
I would say you speaking of way is really nice because you have been learning this language just for 3 months, right?
yeah, ma'am, yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, you are able to convey your thought nicely, and it is really very fascinating sound for you, right? I would say.
Yeah, man. Like before 3 months, I like to watch English content, but never try to speak because lack of environment. Like it's a rare case find out any person who ready to talk with you in English. So it is difficult. But nowadays it is very easy for us because social media. There are lots of platform available free of cost. You can practice. So that's why.
Right, right. I totally agree with that. It's very, very easy to do nowadays. Okay,
Yeah,
sir.
man.
So shall we wrap up our session?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, it's a nice conversation with you, ma'am.
Yeah, same
Thank you.
here, sir. I also
Thank
have
you.
learned something from you. So
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
yeah.